Hello and welcome on this Friday evening. You're watching the Indian Oil Durand Cup in its 135th edition, powered by the State Bank of India and Coal India Limited, and organized in the year before that when they were going through what was a very tough transition period. But now it seems that while some of the transition is complete with that championship that they won last season, and they keep coming. Jessin, East Bengal refusing to let up on this pressure until finally the goalkeeper had to take things under control.
Yeah, what a start. First 90 seconds. It's just all East Bengal camped inside the protectors.
Chungnunga. That's a good pass. Breaks the line, and then Vishnu's attempt parried out by Rajkumar Matho. Didn't have enough pace on it, but would have been delightful if it had.
Vishnu, he's done well, and this is what you're going to have to do against a low block defence. Look to test them from distance.
Really nice ball over the top. Vishnu from the other wing, inviting ball in. And Rashid straight to the keeper once more. Somehow it's still 0-0.
Yeah, somehow that's a couple of times now that Rajkumar Matho's spilt the ball from crosses. Wasn't the most difficult one. Just palmed it away into a very dangerous area, straight to Rashid. Fortunately, Rashid strikes the volley first time, strikes it well.
Almost sounds like numbers from the World Cup final. Ramirez nicely lifting it into the path of Jessin, who's rounded the keeper. And Edmund has a chance to create something. Back it comes. Beautiful flick. Wonderful goal where the front three of East Bengal combine to maximum effect. Add Ramirez's pass, which started it all off. And when Habas scribbled those three names on the team sheet to start tonight, this is exactly what he must have expected. It's 1-0 to the red and golds. First time, and at a good time for this young East Bengal fan.
In every single one of their games, and that's the only way to grow the game.
Vishnu does well to bring it down. Time for a setup. Well, the ball was sent on Ramirez's weaker side. Vishnu once more. And this time it's gone in, possibly off a CISF player. He's apologizing initially for that pass, which he should have played on Ramirez's left. But he eventually made it right, didn't he, Vishnu? And East Bengal are 2-0 up. And that CISF door was eventually going to be broken down. PV Vishnu's part of both those missions.
So the top tiers in some of the weaker sort of state leagues.
Jessin. Vishnu nicely slides in Ramirez, and then eventually coming off Jeekson. And East Bengal do make it 3-0 just before half-time. Excellent phase of play once more, and it's a deserved goal for the captain on the night.
The heads have dropped after the first goal. Fatigue levels have started to kick in. And we're just talking about the gulf in difference, and this is where...
In Edmund's place, who's now on the wing. Edmund also started that, but just in the hole. Here's Mundi. Good ball. Excellent start. Fantastic from PV Vishnu once more. And this time he can celebrate. Less than a minute on the clock in the second period, and East Bengal make it 4-0. And it could become a tennis scoreline if it continues like this.
Yeah, there we go. That's what you're talking about. Get crosses in the box. Get numbers in the box.
Being in the right place at the right time. And that's just special. Here's Ramirez once more looking for Anwar Ali. Trickles all the way to Edmund. Rashid invited to cross.
Yeah, just a miscommunication from Raj Mahathir and his defenders. That ball was going wide. Got the shot from the goalkeeper, but wasn't aware of his angles. Personnel that East Bengal will sign this season, or have signed this season. It's going to be very difficult for him to get meaningful minutes.
Good ball. They should be finished by Bipin, and it is finished. East Bengal smooth. Smooth sailing after that defeat in the derby. Bipin's come on and swept a 5th goal in.
And just takes the easier option, just slotting it into the gap in that near post. Underneath the keeper. Composure from the very, very experienced Bipin Singh.
Taken away by Chungnunga. And here's another chance. Saved this time. First by the post and then by the goalkeeper. Jessin simply can't seem to be able to hit the net.
I mentioned earlier that Chungnunga was one of the few that hadn't had. And eventually now, to the sunny climes of Bengal.
Oh, past the keeper and just the right time for goal number 6. And Jessin TK finally has his say. He's waited for a long time, especially in this game, to score after watching all those around him celebrate. As one of those old school beat the keeper.
And here they go again.
More. Very nicely done, but somehow Rajkumar makes the save. Abbas is enjoying it.
6 goals in games, and maybe the referee just feeling that he's got to impose that.
Jessin, he's a sharpshooter, isn't he? After not being unable to find one, he's got two. And this time, the finish came with a flourish. Nicely done by a player who might just be able to get a lot of first team opportunities when the full season begins. Simply hasn't been an opportunity to do so given how much traffic has come from his side of the pitch. Here's Bipin now. There's one waiting in the middle. And is it there? There it is. PV Vishnu gets his hat-trick. And he does it just in time. First hat-trick scorer of the season for East Bengal. And as soon as Bipin saw from the side of his eye, he knew he was going to pass it in.
Really good play from Bipin first to get that run in behind, and this is just draw the defender in, lay it into the path of his teammate for his hat-trick.
Bipin not allowing that. Here's David Amar. Jessin runs all the way. There's the hit. It's gone under the keeper. Follow on off the post. History is staring at them.
Yeah, just not as David Amar, similar to Jessin, needs a few attempts. He can't trust you in those moments, late in games when you need to make changes.
East Bengal chasing the biggest win in Indian Durand Cup history, but it'll have to stay a joint record. 8-0 against CISF protectors. Antonio Lopez Habas's men made sure that all their dominance counted.